Hello, this is Hustlord, playing with you another round of Pokemon Auto Chess. This is a 1250 plus lobby. Let's see if we can make something work here. I want to go for Gourmet. There's a Smoliv in here. Also see Mudkip and Bagan. So might as well be like... Yeah, it could be a Dragon Start, I think. That's pretty much better because the Smoliv came with a kind of useless item right there. Like, what am I doing with the classes in a Gourmet type comp? I don't think this is working. Just pick something up here. There is a Squirtle. Another one of these. That's quite nice. And we can also pick up these guys. I don't think we want to play for fairies here necessarily. We could do that. Well, actually I could do that, yeah. But I don't like the items for them. Wait, what's this? That's great. Take the Rocky helmet with me. Let's angle Gourmet. Yeah, that works. Take a seat for a potential Big Eater belt. Thinking about Flame Orb here, pretty much. This could work. Let's double down on it. Stage 4, we're playing for Gourmet. It's quite the interesting take. There we go. We have all we need. I think it's time to put the units in. Going for even more AD. Also thinking about like more AD. Should be fine with the horsey here though. That's really nice. Gets even more AD now. Unfortunately, we cannot play 2 Flame Orbs on it. I mean, we could technically do a punching glove here. feel like we're fine. We found a Vanillite. That's quite the catch here. Also, Jigglypuff is really nice. Don't think we want to play for this necessarily. Magnet is nice though. Nah, we wait. Want the better item here. 34 ADE on the Horsey is pretty nice. Might lose here. Oh yes. This was fucking close though. Okay, we get this. $16 to level up. I mean, level up couldn't be the play. But I kinda also want some front line here. So I'm not doing it right now. Just playing for the big horsey here. Look at the AD stat in fight. 43. It's one-shotting things. With its auto attacks. What is Monty playing for? Dark. Oh, this could be a problem. But he can actually eliminate my carry right there pretty easily. Maybe next fight. I think we want to double down on the gourmet path, so playing for a gourmet here instead. Wait, we actually lose Big Eater belt if we do. I don't want to risk a loss here against the Gyarados. We're fine, even without it. Alright. That works. Get more items. Really want a Rocky Helmet against Monty Stark team. This is the perfect portal, by the way. I think we want to level up here pretty much, yeah. Well, I mean, Applin works. Could play for the second Applin, like the tank Applin. Not too happy with this choice, however. Probably Tandemaus is also quite nice. Let's see what we can do here. Get a level up maybe. Fuecoco could also work. Definitely need this against the other team. There we go. Double down on that. Alright, that works. Like a Cressidia would be nice here. I feel like Cressidia is the play. Playing against Monty now. Yeah, we have the Rocky helmet, so we're probably safe if the Seadra survives. Okay, it doesn't survive, so we're not safe. Fuck it. Damn. Okay, we need the Cressidia. There we go. Got the Cressidia. Got my apples. We need to... Yeah, we don't want the Flapple here. Flapple is not helping a lot. It's just Cressidia right now. This one here. That's one to row. $42 AD on the Seadra. Pretty big. Good items for the Seadra. Next step is to integrate Gourmet 5, sorry. And I think we want the sweet apple now on this unit. I could also go for the Dipplin, but I think we want the tank here. Damn. Not possible. It is eating too much. Kinda playing it wrong. Do we need the Fuecoco though? Kind of the issue here. We just lost the Seadra. It's not acceptable against the fucking Porkhole. What am I looking at? We're playing against Paris. What do we even want here? solving this. I think we want something like that. That was close. Okay, we should probably give... What is this even doing? Close. Really close again. Actually wanted the miracle seed, but whatever. A 0p apple. Oh, let's do that. Guess we're playing for a little bit more frontline. I kinda want to see more frontline here. There's a Clawitzer in this team, so gonna have a hard time beating this. Yeah, fuck this unit in particular. Oh man, really. We also found a Clawitzer. Not sure if I ever need it though. Also Nacli. I think Togepi needs to go here. Clauncher I don't think it's Clauncher in this setup. Big Eater Belt is also not buffing the Clauncher. Not really. We don't have a choice specs either, and no PP items. I'm not playing for this unit. Triple Sound Gourmet. Okay. Take it. I mean, if we get a Meloetta, I would be really happy about it. Probably. Because of the fighting we get from it. Yeah, this works. But also pack around is a thing. Especially with the Soldier we already acquired. I'm not totally sure about that one. Guess we'd still take the Meloetta here. For the front row. That's fighting too. Could also put it in the back row. Get rid of Appleton maybe. Let's do this. That's great. Okay, this is so much better. Wow, what a nice angle this is. I really like what I see. We even have the Nacli dish against this team. Looks like we're still loose against the fucking smokescreen. Really? Oh my god. Okay, we go get the Jigglypuff. Damn, there goes my frontline item. Okay, maybe. Ah, no. Oh, fucking Clawitzer, man. Really. Fuck this unit so much, man. We need to scout 10, 16. This guy. Oh my goodness. Primarina. It's like Clawitzer. Yeah, I don't have anything against this. Too bad. Oh man. Maybe we can top 4 somehow. Pawniard maybe. Could be an out. If we get a crit item here and evolve it. Or like put the items from Seadra on it. Yeah, let's try this. Might be just what we need. Now we go for the power lens. Oh, this is greatness. Awesome. So this could work. I think I'm actually getting the hang of it. That might be just enough. The team is gone. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my goodness. Really? What? 12. Playing against Monty, I think. Oh, he's positioning like that. Crazy. Oh, fuck it, man. Already dead. Great. Had a cool team, but in the end I was kind of outpositioned, I feel like. Huh. Maybe Appleton was just not it. And I should have sold it. Maybe look for a Chansey or something. Yeah, Chansey was not showing up. Maybe Meloetta was not the play. Going for a pack around here instead. I don't know, like this wild comp was really strong. Don't really understand how he pulled that off against me when I had a Rocky helmet available.
pretty fortunate in that regard. I am level 9 though, so I'm pretty far ahead in terms of level over everyone else in the lobby. And so the chances I get a Drizzle are higher than everyone else. But not all luck, but as you can see, yeah, this guy was top of the lobby for a little bit, and now I am just slicing through his team like it's warm cheese. Also, a great benefit of being last place is that I have extra priority access to the item carousels, allowing me to pick up this very, very nice choice specs, which is going straight on my Drizzile. And that's just what I need. My Alcremie will continue to probably buff the Walking Wake, which at this point, either one's fine. I think maybe technically buffing the Drizzile would be probably a little more ideal because Drizzile will stay safe in the back and will be able to make potentially better use out of the insane scaling that Alcremie provides. I was debating whether or not I should slam the choice specs on the Alcremie instead, but I think slamming it on the Drizzile is a little bit more consistent because, first of all, Alcremie is already buffing for a shit ton, so it's not like I'm lacking damage. But also, if it manages to get displaced and then the strong units walk away from it for some reason, then it becomes pretty much useless. Like if it just starts buffing out my Almanite or my Shellos or Totodile for some reason, then it pretty much just wastes all its items. Whereas Drizzile is always going to be insane with that choice specs. Anyways, goodbye grass team. Just absolutely melted. Yeah, the grass team in particular just really stands no chance. They're just way too passive, and Water 10 is just scaling my Alcremie way too fast. I'm just casting at Mach speed. I get little wishy-washy. So 2 more and I'll be able to create his big daddy form. And I really will have to think about how to slot things in to hit Morph 7. Might be actually kind of tough to hit Morph 7 without dropping something. But you know what? I see a way right now to do it. Like at this very, maybe not this very instant, but there's a really cool tech. I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but you can actually Dragon Gem a Ditto. And you might be wondering how that would ever be viable. But it turns out Ditto is the only unit in the game that has Amorphous as its primary synergy. And as you know, Dragon doubles the user's primary synergy. So there's no other unit in the game that can give you bonus Amorphous synergy if you have Dragons active, except for Ditto. Which is why, even though it's a pretty weak Pokemon, if I just sub out the Croconaw for a Ditto with a Dragon skill off the Vivillon, I'll have a Morph 7, which would be crazy. You can see here that I take advantage of the PvE round to do a little bit of cooking for my team. I was thinking about putting the hat on my Alcremie just to give some permanent stat buffs to one of my Pokemon, but it's kind of late in the game. I'm on 1 health, so 1 more life basically, and so it's kind of do or die. I just want to increase my strength up front as much as I possibly can for now, which would be from the Bounce Sweet Dish giving my unit 50 speed, which is the same thing as X-Ray Vision. For item, I choose a Pads, kind of a no-brainer and kind of an insane pull, because one of the teams, I think it is the team in first place, has normal 7 active, so they're going to have a ton of shields, and my Drizzile is going to eat those shields for breakfast. This is a really cool team too. They have a Walking Wake, same as me, but they're playing it on ground. But for them, it actually works really well because they have an XP share. So all of the crazy stats that Ground Synergy provides will be shared by the Walking Wake. In this game, this match, Drizzile is not in the best position to fully just annihilate the team right away. But you can still see whenever it did cast on the 1 or 2 Pokemon that hit on the sides, still just one-shot them. So yeah, Drizzile is looking like a menace right now. My Alcremie is still buffing the Walking Wake, but again, a lot of these teams have like really bunched up formations. So Walking Wake's doing a really good job anyways, bursting them down. So I do just a quick check to see what my fairy item is. I don't know, I could maybe get fairy active if it was like a long wand or something, but alas, I just would prefer to have bug. So yeah, we face against that ground team. My Walking Wake is pretty tanky. It's also healing up itself and getting mega buffed by my Alcremie. So Yeah, this ground team puts up actually a really good fight, which just goes to show how strong Blue Earth team also is. But sadly, not strong enough to compete against my disgusting high roll water all creepy. In this carousel, very interesting. If I thought that water 9 and morph 7 would be possible before, now it's even more possible. Um, but it will take a little bit of finagling, and the Ditto tech that I mentioned before, um, sadly, I don't think I fully realized that in game. And if you watch, I actually do some pretty suboptimal stuff here. Because I have the Water Stone, I'm like, you know what? I have Ground Monster on active right now, and so adding the Rhyhorn does give me a bunch of stats. And so I do put it in with the Water Stone, staying at Water 11 for some reason. But that does make me drop a Morph 5. A Morph 5 is probably pretty helpful. Definitely not insignificant. But having a Rhydon that has Water 9 active is also pretty effective. I thought that might as well give it a shot. Give it a try. Yeah, again, this is an example of my team is just so grossly powerful that even playing suboptimally like this doesn't really change the outcome of these fights. If I really wanted to, I could probably drop. Well, I guess I couldn't drop Gyarados because I only have 3 Dragonite now. But for sure the Croconaw. But now the Croconaw is giving me Aquatic and Monster, which are 2 bumps. And so it'd be a little bit sad to drop him for Amorphous. Again, I do have that Ditto, and so best case scenario would just be stick that Ditto in with the Dragon Scale. I wish I would have thought of that in the game. Having the Wishy-Washy too would solve a lot of my issues because it would give me Monster as well as Water, and so I wouldn't have to worry about that. Yeah, but really frustrating, kind of. Not really frustrating because this is still a really cool game, but at the same time, definitely could have optimized his team a little bit more. But you know what? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm one off of Feraligatr, which is also a little bit disappointing. But again, doesn't matter. So let's just sit back, enjoy the show, and see how my team just tears through this last fight. Yeah, Drizzile is going crazy. Walking Away is going even crazier because he is the poster child of Alcremie, just receiving all her love and support. But yeah, that is a very satisfying win for me. From last place all the way to first. A true David versus Goliath story. Maybe not though. Maybe David versus Goliath if David just ended up growing big as hell and stepping on Goliath at the end. But Moonstone Porygon's team was pretty strong. I mean, it was a very strong team. He made really good use of that Vivillon as well.
Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Pokemon Auto Chess commentary. Starting off, let's see which portal we go into. Take a wild guess. Yep, the Fossil Portal, as always. Love getting that Eevee. And I actually have a nice grass start going. I have 2 Weedles as well, so I can easily pivot into bugs if I need to. But looks like we already have Grass 3 potentially active, and we do have a Lotad region, so Lotad's really nice to have in Grass because Grass is pretty passive and really appreciates having a way to be able to scale, and having Sound 2 or 4 active is a big deal that will significantly increase the viability of your Grass team. For a while, I actually did, I guess I would consider myself a Grass main. That was my main thing I tried angling for. Some people think Grass is boring. Personally, I like seeing my Pokemon just turn really big. So, like, Monster is really fun too. But Grass is a little bit more consistent playing a vertical. It's kind of hard to play vertical Monsters sometimes. It's definitely a lot more Grass units in the common pool than Monsters. So luckily for us, we do get a Chespin right off the bat. Chespin, I would say, is one of the strongest early game units. I think Chespin, Piloswine, both really solid units. So even if you aren't playing any of its synergies, making them on definitely is worth it in most situations because it'll just give you a lot of early game power to potentially streak.
Oh, hello, Summers.
So at this point, I'm
I
kind
only
of aiming towards
recognize
having
that you're
I
writing.
kind of mess up by not selling
Sub
my
Hustler.
Weedle off. Now I'm unable
What videos
to
are you
make
watching? Yeah, I'm
Weedle
watching
without
the
selling my
content
grass units,
from
which I wanna put
Small
one of them in
Pie.
next round, so
Just got into a game.
end up not selling
Dropped from
anything and just taking
1250
the
to
-1
1197.
But looks like
Ah,
we
happens.
might have been
It's just
okay if we
numbers.
did sell it because we see
Already
lot
happened
of
a lot to
grass
me.
units in my shop.
I mean, it sucks
Grass
if you want to
can be
really
very
reach
strong,
top 100 and
but
stuff. It sucks, but you get out of it. Hello, this is Hustlord, playing with you another round of Pokemon Auto Chess. Let's see. Yeah, we take the rock portal and see if we find a Geodude so that we can maybe start off with the ground start. That would be really nice. Oh yeah, and then it comes with an interesting item. We can craft a Shell Bell or a red orb from it. So I definitely like that kind of start already. We're not in a ground region though, so this means there's no Mudkip that we can access. So we gotta be lucky to hit like a certain kind of Nidoran, like something like that. I mean, we have 3 ground units for the start. This is just enough to dig out all the tiles without leveling. So 3 units mean 3 holes. That's really good. What we also could aim for is a Chespin. I mean, we have the Shell Bell. Shell Bell also works with Aaron, with the rock type team. So we get even more components here, I think. We first want the Mystic Water. Okay, let's see. Now we have to decide which way we want to go. Don't think it's the box Azuro, no. Yeah, I'm just selling those. We could technically still switch to dragons. So I'm taking the Horsey with me. We also found that, wow, this is crazy good. Yes, we found the Piloswine also. That's crazy good. And we got the magnets, so this means Shell Bell, Soju, and probably even a Hard Scale that we can use for Muscle Band. But yeah, it's definitely this. I want to roll some in order to find my stuff here. Oh, this is bad. Okay, there we go. We can continue. Then we put this on the pulley, or like one of the deeper holes. I don't think we're gonna play for dragons anymore, so yeah, let's sell them. This is a great start. Pick this out of the pool. Great, we also found Geodude and a Diglett. No hard scale though. It kind of makes it a bit more tedious, but we found a lot of ground mons here. Okay, so like this. So for foreground, yeah, this looks good. I like it. We can make 4 gold by selling these. Can't reach 20 gold here, unfortunately. But this start looks pretty promising. Oh, this is a steel type team already. Damn, we're getting hard countered. So we should probably switch later on. Might still win here. Yeah, looks like a win to me. But as you just watched, it's gonna be pretty hard to deal with it later. Oh my goodness! XP share! What? Okay, we're gonna have a good time. This is like the best thing that we actually could find. But we don't really have items for it, so gotta work on that. Still pretty good. Yeah. Okay, nice. What are we playing against here? Oh, a field type team. Also, artificial ice is forming. What? Swine up? Wow. Should I play for the win streak here and ignore the dig-in? Gonna take a loss here if I do so. I think we want some... Screw this, we're going for the safe route here. I'm not gonna mess with my win streak. Would have probably won without this though. Shoutouts to Big Wef, he's a big YouTuber and content creator, one of the earliest, one of the best. Whooper. I mean, we could do that. Probably. I think I like this more. Yeah, we don't need the stone really. Want the level up here. Well, that's gonna be helping a lot. I mean, we could do Wildlands. Yeah, let's do this. Pick the coughing out of the pool because this is a really strong synergetic unit. We might want to play for Amorphous. Well, Gyarados shouldn't be the problem here. Hopefully we find a ground portal. Well, this could have been a Salt Vest, but I decided to craft the Wildlands. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. Well, we get the Nidorino for free. That's quite good for the late game. Couldn't deny the steel portal, so Monty's probably playing for steel. He's on fairies though at the moment. So what are we looking for here? Yeah, it's only really Earthworm. We could probably play for Poipole even, like, it's not a bad thing to do so. Huh. I mean, we really have a good start for ground, so... Really asking this myself, but I don't think it's worth it to switch here. Okay, that's good. Long Piloswine is also quite nice to have. So we get the benefit of a stacking AoE ability without introducing ourselves to the front row of the enemies. And this is also quite nice to have, by the way. Let me think. Something like that. Play the ground unit here. Salt Vest. Hey Omaligrass, thanks for joining in. We just crafted an upgrade for a ranged ground unit. Hopefully this pays out. Not too sure about that one. Shit, we're losing against field here, by the way. Pretty hard. Digging holes tonight, I see. Yeah. Going down into the mines of Pokemon outages. There's Nevermelton eyes in here. I don't need another white lens. Well, we could craft a crit item. I have really weird items for a ground game. Never played like that before. Just want to limit test this kind of idea here. Yeah, the worm on those items could also work, that's true. I've seen the worm do bells, so do... Yeah. I think I should do that. At some point. Maybe now. Okay. Really awkward items for it. That's true. Yeah, let's do this. Let's try this. think that leaves us in a better spot. Oh shit, we're getting scooped over by Steel. Yeah, he's hard countering me. What else could we do against this lobby? I'm not happy with this. Trying to maximize the digging process here. There's also Turtwig showing up. Okay, we get an assault vest, which isn't too bad. Yeah. Level up here. So we can hit any ground unit that we don't have already. Okay, 8 ground. Maybe this helps to stabilize. Another steel type. You gotta be kidding me. This is the wrong lobby to play ground. Oh, fuck this so badly. He even found Flame Orb fucking cooking pot. Really? Oh, this is so fucked up, man. Always gonna play for the counter, I feel like. This guy is madness. I mean, we just keep on digging here. Whatever. Get the Numo. That's pretty nice. Found a fucking old amber? What? Yeah, I'm not playing for this. Maybe we can play for the Yanma. We need a third item for this unit. Man. Going down so badly here. Don't have any side synergies. It also sucks. So playing for this then. Just should have probably played some other synergy. Probably not the greatest spot right here. Not going for boots. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Feel like we also lose this against the Hawlucha here. Don't have too many options against the fighting stuff. That's terrible. I mean, we get some kills, so this should be a good loss. However, we might even win. No. Get an Amorphous gem, what? Things I really don't need. Well. Monster 2. Another. This is fighting, I think. With a Sobble, so aquatic fighting. Pretty interesting. Can we win here? Maybe. We get some more kills with this unit right now. Okay, this is great. Don't think we're playing for a golem in the late, so not really focusing on this. I think it's time to sell the Diglett also. So 40 gold, 34 life. And we get 2 components. There is some comeback potential in here, but it's gonna be tough. And we didn't find any Rhyhorns until this point. Can probably sell the Graveler. Oh, look at this. We get a red orb right in time. Now this cheers me up a little bit. Alright. Go in for this portal. And hope to find the right unit here. So it's probably red orb and heavy duty boots, but let's check out. Okay, we do find the dragon. I mean, we can also just flame orb right here. I think it's still red orb. Maybe this. Need to evolve my stuff. Okay, there we go. It's gonna be pretty hard. Oh fuck, that's my hard counter unit right there. Gonna lose pretty hard against it. Everyone's playing for the hard counter here these days, man. It's fucking ridiculous. Gonna take another 8th here with the ground team, it seems like. Am I even looking for? I really don't know. Guess I'll take the loaded dice for my Sigarda. Could also, I don't think there were too many CC stuff. Hopefully we get matched against a player that is not knocking out this instantly. Gonna roll down for a potential team here. Little bit better, no? Oh fuck, it matched against Steel. Like, this lobby is fucking jinxed. I'm not gonna see any green grass in this lobby. Holy fuck. Like, this is fucking annoying to play against. Getting hard countered so badly. Wow. Man, there was a dragon gem in this spot. Also fucked up the digging process, kind of. Was way too late to the party. Nah, this was not the game. Too much counter play. Crazy. Two steel teams, fighting comp in the mid game, and what else did we saw? Ah, a Manaphy, of course. The Manaphy, great. Malagras says Psychic 3 with double stones was probably bait. Are you talking about this recent game? Playing some Lara Croft to cheer me up. Playing on hard, so it's pretty tough. We're in a situation where I have to think solve a riddle. Did it just hang itself? Kinda hang itself right there. Gonna start another one. See if we can actually load into this game. They released a new update for my graphics card. I think playing on Linux also means that we get the update a little bit later. Not sure if it's actually implemented. Okay, we're in the game. Kinda have to move those little planets in the orrery in the same exact way, but I actually have to, or get away with it and move on with this scene. Let's figure out how we do that. Can't move this. Can walk up like that, but then okay, CRC need to probably move this on the other side. Like this is like you can use, oh wait, this is actually really nice. Okay, now I can probably hang in there. There we go. And then gonna move a little bit. That. See if we can move on like that. Okay, really nice. Awesome. Some gold here. What's inside this? What's this? Can move this back and forth. Okay. Oh, now this could probably move. So the inside can now move. The circling thing. Here's another one, so probably also... Okay, this is also movable. And now this thing is actually moving. Oh shit.
Jacobs Volk war seiner Zeit voraus.
Well, that's gonna be tough.
Pass auf, wo du hintrittst, Lara.
And then, what should I do with this? I think I need to go even higher. Somehow. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be tough. Okay, so it's all about timing now. I'll get punched by this, okay. Need to find the right angle here. I think we want to wait for this little thing there. Yeah. Now it's the time. There we go. And then... Oh, this thing is also turning. Can probably move up on the plank. Yes, this is working. Okay. Fuck. Punching balls. Ah, okay. Okay. The
Wer
fuck?
dort, Lara. Jetzt.
Okay, I have to let go somehow. So... like that. And then... okay. And then I'm gonna move another... I think that's how we actually supposed to play that. Oh, fuck. Yeah. RIP, Lara. Damn, now I have to start all over it again. Damn it. Let's just save the progress and check the lobby again. Summer says, when second playing Sound Normal Dragon, got a normal scarf on my Axew and the Noibat. Oh, that's really nice. So you got like 2 normal bumps from an Axew. Got a normal scarf on my Axew and the Noibat. Oh, alright. So 2 normal, so 2 friend bows. Friend bows, that's really nice. I think this is a little bit rare to actually experience like a working dragon sound team, but it's a really good idea. So you went for like baby 3 at the beginning for an Axew, I guess, and then you played around that unit with normal. That is really smart. Cheers, mate. Alright, so we got a lobby. And we need to win at least get top 4 here, so we're not losing elo. If I lose more than 1250, I can't play 1300 plus lobbies or 1250 plus lobbies anymore. Come on, Bugsnax, load in. There we go. Hello, this is Huslord, playing with you another round of Pokemon Auto Chess. There's 2 Geodudes. More interested in the fossil. Let's see if we also... well, we could just grab the Eevee here. Play for normal 3 already. Let's check region. There's also Chimchar and we found a Fennekin. But it comes with the wrong item. Kind of. Yeah, I want to play for the Eevee here instead. Take the Charmander for potential dragon angle if we get a little water. We might also want to pick up those 2 Geodudes. Well, we can still switch to ground. But there's also Igglybuff now. This means that we have a rather good angle for normal. Let's play normal. But before we commit, there's also Machop. Damn. Kinda want to know what my human item is. Can't check it though. Well, I could still play for Graveler, but it's probably not the play here. Yeah, let's not do that. Alright, like a Miracle Seed I think is good. For a potential Big Eater bout. Can't really craft anything. I mean, could also just play for that Graveler right now. Instead of the Smoliv. Let's make 10 gold, sell the Smoliv. Perfect. Really good item. I think we want to play for that Graveler as a first in. Gonna level up, get it some really nice shield. And a friend bow. So we're pretty much committed. Should probably win off of that. Even found another normal unit, so this means that we can play for normal 5 next round. Get even more shield and another scarf item. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Play for this. Get even more shield for this unit from the Big Eater belt. Bony stats. That works. As a last item, I'm probably taking the Woobat magnet here. Could play for a blue orb Nomicon on a Wizmore. Potentially. Meet the wall. Introduce you to the wall. Nice. Okay. Wow, another Jigglypuff. That's good. Actually great. Thinking about slamming this. But I'm also interested in a efficient bandana for a later sound commitment. Side synergy. Oh, already went for a protective pass. He's gonna have a good matchup against me later on when he finds his Trezal. For now we're winning though. Selling the Swoobat here. Don't think we need it right now. I'd rather have the money. Okay, that works. We can potentially swap or like play for the Subit. Maybe next level. Oh shit, that's a lot of bodies. We might lose here. Yeah, looks like a lose. We can't really handle all those bodies. Wait, we actually can. Nice. Get the Wismore. Now things are getting a little bit crazy. Could even get the Pokenomicon, I guess. Okay, so let me guess, we can probably pull this off, but not too happy slamming a Charco on its own. I'd rather have all the items available already before we commit. So yeah, we're winning off a normal Graveler, just like that. And it's the early game, it's pretty over. Pretty much over already. We're on 53 gold, 5 win streak. Things are looking great. We can potentially pivot into fairies. We do have an Eevee that is not evolved yet. And we can pick up the Hatenna. Probably better than a Pidove here. Yeah, I won't play the Rattata, right? Maybe. If we find a Sengo, we need to play for this unit, I guess. I don't want to play for fairies, let's be honest. But maybe it's the move. Oh wait, there's 2 Jigglypuffs. That's crazy. Okay, got my portal. Great. Now we just need to head stuff. Okay, the Taurus can work. Now where's my Rattata? Could also play for Fluttermane. We do have Red Orb. Huh. Fluttermane also works. I think I like this. Probably just play a little bit longer like that. Picking this up. Never had a good Taurus game? Yeah. Taurus is not that great of a unit. You can pair it with field type units, but the ceiling is pretty low. Yeah, I'm making 50 gold here, actually. Oh, we found the Stufful. That's quite nice. Might want to play that. Kind of want a loaded dice here. Also, we're surrounding this unit a little bit more so that it gets way more shield. Yeah, this is my one and only carry. So we gotta protect it accordingly. Should be fine here. Yeah, that's great. So the red orb not only enhances the AD that we get from red orb, but also the shields that we get from the surrounding normal units. We found a Sinistee. I'm not letting this go too easily. We also found a Vanillite. I don't think we can actually play for this. Do we go for speed here? Or is it just... I think we want Chryssia here actually. Party Ponder says we're trying to for normal 9 this game. Yeah, probably. Chryssia. I'm a fan of Chryssia, not gonna lie. Let's just do it. Put this on you. We'll get even more speed because of the Big Eater bout. So we now have a pretty decent AD carry with lots of health. Thanks to the shields. That's pretty bonkers. Trying to keep the Fluttermane alive as long as possible. Not playing for the Rouse, right? We don't need to. Oh fuck. Not sure if we can win this without the items. Kind of fucked myself over here. Also getting frozen. They added Munchlax to the game, by the way. Should maybe play for... We also have the Big Eater belt. We should definitely consider going deeper into Gourmet. There's a Bounce Suite even. This is my frontline unit now. I think you can have that. Probably. Also put it on here. Let's do it on here. Okay. Oh, we should probably play for... Damn it. Not sure if it actually procced. I think I used the chef's hat on the Sinistee right here. Hopefully this is working accordingly. So that we get a dish here. Yes, we're dishing. Nice. Okay, then we just go back to this. Okay, Fighting 2. And I think Magnet. Now we sell some stuff. Okay, that works. I think I have to roll down. Like, this is great. quite the good mons here. Yo, that's great. Okay, the next big thing is having a set for a Porygon 2. I think. Oh well, I get a spoon. Not really helping. Well, it is an upgrade, however, so probably not bad at all. Kind of want to roll some. Oh, this works. Wow. Well, that's crazy. Getting really crazy. That's a really good spot to be in. I even get Clauncher, what? Okay, they added Clauncher. Should probably let go of that unit right now. Like for sound. Sound 4. What the fuck? What is Bugsnax brewing there? What the fuck? Okay, that is really... What the fuck? Why is this working? Think we want a sound portal or like no, actually we need a normal portal, but we actually want the Meloetta. Well, the items not quite nice. I'd rather have like something for the front row here. These are very aggressive. Probably an upgrade for Krookie. Also found the level up here. That's great. And we do find the Meloetta. Great. So we are searching for one more unit here, pretty much. That is normal typed. That we don't already have. Like this guy. And then think it's upgrade. Probably. Or Mach Ribbon. I don't like these items too much, but yeah, let's just craft them. Fuck, playing against Ghost now. The hell? Oh my goodness, spell tag already in here. Oh, that's a punch in the face right there. Ugh. Put this in the front row for fighting 2. I think that's a little bit better. Why are we losing? I don't understand. I think the upgrades are not doing well. Also, this is costing me a lot of gold here right there. Do we need the Munchlax? Guess I'll take it. Munchlax over the other guy. This guy. Probably worth it. I mean, we could technically play for sound. For more sound. Really need the front line, though. That's the main issue right here. Oh god, Melusa Gaming. I think it's still way too big. Yeah. Wow. The same stuff over and over again, man. What the fuck? Why is this still working like crazy? Man, what the hell? Okay. It's not even doing too much here for me. Because it's not evolved. Like, it's not like... It's evolved, but it's not fat, right? Yo, protective pads from Lord Haitian. Gonna lose against this one. Probably. Yeah. Nice. I was expecting to lose against him late game if he hits the Drizzle. So, no surprise in that one. I feel like normal is not doing enough here. Let's try out Gourmet. I think Rookie is also not the play here. It's not a Rookie game, I feel like. Could be wrong about that though. We keep it. Wonder Box is nice to have. So get back with this. Might still want to play for this. Well, this is nice. Not finding the Rookie though. Looking way better now. Maybe it was just the lack of a front line, really. Should we just play for this unit instead? Yeah, I think with this setup, I might be better off with the this guy, right? Okay, this looks better now. There we go. We got the Rocky helmet for the front row. And we also find a dish from this guy. Yes, gonna be on the Porygon. That's great. Gonna get matched against the Gourmet player. Yeah. Mr. Crocolor is going crazy though. Can't do shit against this. Look at the life bar of Snorlax. Can't do shit against this, I feel like. Wait. What is happening here? Damn, an extra life on the Snorlax also. Yeah. Sure, mate. Could go as far as fighting 4 though. Might solve my issues. Problem with the fighting 4 is I don't get to play normal 9 then. Maybe we don't need normal 9. Wish I had a better idea here. I mean, let's try it. No, I'm still losing. So this is not helping enough. It's too much to bear, actually. He's still dishing, by the way. This is unbearable. Pretty much. Can't do shit against this. Nah, this Snorlax is way too fat. See the stats of this unit. So he dished it with a Steenie dish at the end. Yeah, that's crazy. Very nice looking team. And Crocolore in the back. Flame Orb, Aqua Egg, Big Eater Belt, little tiny Crocolore. Mean GG's, Electrike 80. Couldn't handle the Veluza dish here. Too much for the late game. It's fine though, because he kinda risked it all in the mid game to find the Snorlax and the Crocolore. If he didn't hit that, he might be bottom 4 this lobby, so that's fine. Take the second place here. Yeah, I'm ending stream right now. Thanks for joining in and hope you had a enjoyable time. Wish you all the best and stay hydrated. Bye bye.